Hello everybody and welcome to a highlight reel original production. This is the 100 subscriber challenge. Sit back, relax and enjoy the video.
Okay guys, this is it. This is the introduction to the 24-hour walk 100 subscriber challenge. Now I set this up a long time ago now. I think it was like March, April time. I put the feelers out because I was just cautiously optimistic. I'd not recently long hit 50 subs and thought to myself, wouldn't it be awesome if we could get to 100 subscribers? Just as a sense of achievement in itself, you know, so trying something new with the channel and whatnot, having a lot of support along the way, people giving me all the good wishes and stuff like that. So yeah, I put it out there and I said we can either do a 100,000 step challenge or we can do a 24-hour walk, but I left it up to yourselves, the viewers, to make a vote on the social media and decide. And we recently hit 100 subscribers. Much thank yous to the lads who shall remain nameless, but you know who you are. Getting the job done, getting them subscribers in and getting it to over 100 subscribers. So we made it. Happy days, we made it. So I just thought I'd share with you in my infinite wisdom how I am preparing for this challenge. And here we have the itinerary, really. This is basically what I'm going to be carrying around with me. So we've got 2 litres of water here. I'm going to stick it in the fridge, make sure it's nice and cold. This is going to be to help get the water target in for today, because obviously it's still a normal day of the 365 project, so we're going to be hitting our water targets. We've also got some Galaxy Smooth Milk. Just thinking behind this was, come later on in the day, there's a good chance that I might be flagging. So some kind of chocolatey, sugary goodness boost will help, and they were on 2 for £2, so I got 2 of those in. Here we've got some sandwiches, tiger loaf bread buns from Tesco's. We have 3 in the box, we've got 1 on top. That's going to get eaten first. Inside of the sandwich we've got ham and egg mayo spread. So nice, lightish kind of sandwich, nothing too heavy. We have here the sound bar. We've got the power bank, which is courtesy of Andrew Walton. So headphones and electronic devices that I'm going to be carrying with me, if they decide to get too low on battery, then we've got the remedy for that right there. So that's all good. I went by Greggs today and got some steak and cheese rolls. So we've also got 2 steak and cheese rolls in there. If you haven't had a steak and cheese roll yet from Greggs, they are absolutely sensational. Get involved. We have 6 tins of Blue Spark energy drink, again a Tesco special. And again, the thinking behind this was just literally that. Yeah, I'm going to need some pick-me-ups along the way because we're going to be out doing this for a long time. And 3 for 120, you can't go wrong. Whisper Golds. Again, this is just more of a thinking of a when I'm on the move and I need something that's going to give me that little boost. Hopefully that sugary caramel goodness is going to be what I need. So here we go. In my infinite wisdom, this is what I'm taking with me. I'm also going to be taking painkillers, just in case of dehydration and that kind of thing. I'm assuming I'm going to have sore feet, sore legs along the way, so we've got that to take with us as well. And I think that's pretty much it, other than of course headphones, which are on charge at the moment. I'm making sure all the devices, phones, Fitbit, headphones, everything is fully charged. The power bank's fully charged. We've got the cables for the power bank, obviously for the devices, because there's no point having the power bank if you can't charge anything. So we've got those on board as well. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I was also going to take potentially just a change of clothes, like a t-shirt and some socks or something like that, just because if it rains or gets it's like, you know, really sweaty, then also we don't really want to be walking around all day in horrible sweaty clothes. And in case the rain does come and it does start coming down real hard, we also now have the umbrella hat, which could potentially be making its competitive debut in active competition. So what do you think? Do you think I'm prepared enough? I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it's all going to fit in the bag for a start. There's the bag. I mean, There's two compartments on it, front and sort of main pouch, but we should be able to get it all in. But this is my preparation for the 24-hour walk, 100 subscriber challenge. Do you think I'm going to do it? Do you think I'm going to be able to get all the way around for 24 hours and not basically succumb to the pain and succumb to exhaustion and dehydration and all those kind of things? Do you think I'm going to fail? Do you think I'm going to triumphantly get over the finish line? Oh, speaking of finish line, we'll have another little quick scope in the freezer. Because I've got myself a little victory item just in case I can get it over the line and done. Courtesy again of Andrew Walton. And for those watching the videos previously, you're going to know exactly what this is. It's a chocolate ball cornetto, and they are absolutely sensational. So that's going to be my victory cigar, my metaphorical victory cigar. Less cigarish, more chocolate ice creamish. So yeah, now all we do is sit, relax and wait. It is now 6 o'clock on Sunday evening, and the next time you'll see me, we will be setting off at midnight to do the 24-hour walk 100 subscriber challenge. Wish me luck, people. Drop me a comment of support. Anything you like will be greatly appreciated, because I think I'm going to need it. I must be mad. I literally must be mad. I seen that earlier on. 12 bells. If you can hear it, you probably can't. But here we go. Got Sam along for the journey on the 24-hour 100 subscriber special.
Moral support.
Yeah, moral support. If nothing else, someone having to have a little bit of banter with me along the way. You know what I mean?
Challenge for me as well.
Yeah. It's gonna be tricky. I think we're gonna find out a few things about ourselves potentially.
Yeah.
Is how I look at it, but this is how it's gonna go down. So 12 o'clock just went now, and we've got our stuff, bags packed up, all kinds of good stuff. I think we're starting off with the Pokemon tactics, so
Yeah, I was playing some Pokemon.
he's going to do some of that,
Some eggs.
and then yeah, we're going to see about mini routes where we're going to hit up, and then go from there.
McDonald's.
Yeah,
Some
Operation
schedule.
McDonald's breakfast will be happening, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, we might have a little sweet surprise later on in the day, I'm thinking. Sweet tooth, Papa's got a sweet tooth, right?
Should have walked to the Big Burn.
Oh mate.
Shouldn't we? Shouldn't we have went and had an epic meal there?
Well,
That dessert.
this is it.
That
The
was
world,
unreal. It's killed us, didn't it?
the world is now our oyster, mate. So we're gonna
yeah,
figure
but
it out.
As long as we're on our feet moving.
It's
Obviously there will be pauses, but that will be added on, factored in.
well, yeah.
As they say,
Any kind of stoppages will have to be taken into account. That's 100%.
man's gonna eat though, yeah.
Well, yeah, I suppose. That's what our bags, that's what our supplies were, wasn't it? We need supplies for the journey. What have we got? Like loads of food.
Sandwiches,
Absolute
crisps,
tons of food.
plenty of water, some energy drinks, chocolate bars,
Yeah.
spare clothes, battery chargers,
Some Galaxy
milkshakes.
caramel milkshake kind of stuff. So we're tooled up.
I think I
And-
won't be able to walk for a day or two after this, mind. I think that's inevitable for me. You're used to it. I should be used to it. Like, well, not 24-hour walk. I don't think anyone's used to that.
Well, we'll be here for each other, right? I suppose.
Oh, stop. There's a penis drawn on the floor.
Oh well, standard
How nice.
standard terrain, isn't it?
Plants, isn't
Yeah, that's how it is. But I'm gonna get this Pokemon thing done. See where the walk takes us. Hourly updates, and then yeah, gradually see the deterioration of our morale and sort of physical condition. But I think it's well possible. To be honest, I think it is possible. I don't think it's something that is out of reach, but it's just going to be damn tough.
Yeah. It's gonna be tough.
So that's why it's a challenge, I suppose, right?
Pardon me, yes.
So optimism high, morale high,
For now.
physical condition good. Yeah, we're just ready to.
I've got this bag sitting on my back, like, so it's not hurting my back. I'm happy about that. That was my
Oh, yeah.
That was my main thing. I thought when I first got out, I thought, nah, and I tightened it a bit. It seemed spot on, like, to keep me back from doing health. So.
It's all about posture, it's all about comfort.
Might be get a bit nippy at night, there's no clouds. Do a little joggers on maybe.
I think it'd be good.
If you didn't know the boating lake was there and you're pissed, you'd walk straight over it, you can't even see it, can you? Like, you can't see that there's water there.
Nah, it's just the ducks that give it away. Yeah, so we check in an hour, right?
Yeah, surely.
And anything in between we'll just get added in, see how it goes.
We'll try to grab anything exciting.
Yeah, see what goes on in this town at like
Surely be
1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning and all that, you know. Aye. We'll do it.
Alright. Ducks going off again.
Feel free to say anything you like, but don't swear. Only joking, swear if you want.
Alright, should be on there.
1 o'clock update. We'll try and keep these on the hour as much as possible, but
First hour's gone by, drank 2 really rich milkshakes and I feel a bit sick. So yeah, that's hour 1 update. A Galaxy milkshake and then a fudge chocolate brownie milkshake and it swung around inside me.
we went to Tesco's. There you go. That took a lot longer than it should have done. 1 o'clock. Yeah, we went to Tesco's. And what did we get? 2 milkshakes for 50 pence each. So fudge brownie stuff though, it was decent. Yeah, it was decent.
Fills us up. I
Nice.
didn't believe Tesco's was even open.
Yeah, I had to prove it to him. I said, it's open, mate. It's Monday, not Sunday. It's Monday.
I know,
And
but I still thought it opened at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
It's lethal that it opens again.
knowledge is power, people. Tesco's is open from 12 o'clock on a Monday.
Start a shift on at 12 o'clock.
Well, yeah, we now decided to hit up going out of town, possibly.
Just
swing it around.
Outskirts. I thought we'd come and see how alive the industrial estate was like in this time of mornings.
Yeah. Realising that there's just nothing but time, so.
Well, yeah, exactly. Where else is there's not exactly anywhere I want to majorly visit apart from McDonald's, but that's well off yet.
Yeah, this is just the.
McDonald's is the first treat.
This is just the sort of periphery area of time of the journey, really, of the day.
There's loads of food in our bags before we even get there.
Yeah, the bags are fully loaded. Plus, we've got, like I say, plans to go to get breakfast, hit the scales up for weigh day, which is of course today.
Yeah, got a lot of skills, so
And
that's
yeah,
a possibility of any time of the day.
yeah, and then ice cream, and I've even dropped in pizza or something, some kind of takeaway for tea. Walk around the streets with a massive 16-inch pizza box and that chowing death out of it. I haven't hit no water yet though. I think water discipline is going to be key.
Temperature's nice as well. It's like I'm not sweating now. I'm just
Nah, it's all right.
yeah. It's cool.
There is like a sort of
It's cool but warm, isn't it?
yeah.
Weird.
That does it
It's
is.
like heat coming from the ground, but it's the little breeze in the air.
Yeah, it is. It is nice. It is nice.
I'm gonna be crying when it's like 3 o'clock tomorrow and it's 20 odd degrees. Like
But this is it. I mean,
it's cloudy. It's gonna be clammy.
we've just thrown ourselves to the elements, really. I mean, it could be a hurricane today for all we know, like something mad.
True.
Or it could be like a crazy heat wave or whatever. I mean, I've got the umbrella hat just in case it rains, so I'm covered, you know what I mean? I was going to bring my jacket, but I didn't bother, so.
Alarm's going off in
Yeah,
talents.
can you hear the
Someone's
alarm?
not doing the job right.
You blocked on the line. But no, I'd say morale's still high.
Ah,
Yeah. I think everything's still good.
these feeling a bit. I have to strap it up there.
Borg needs the knee straps.
Yeah, these. I'm telling you, I might do.
I'm okay. I think we're keeping a decent pace, so keeping it moving.
Well, yeah, we've probably done a few steps really already.
Yeah, that's a
Been
good
all
point.
Down all around the town. Now coming to the back end of the industrial estate.
That's a good point to bring up the team step check.
6-3.
6,340. Which
That is
also
not too
brings
bad.
up the question
Only an
about
hour.
the total. What do you reckon? We have to put a number on it and see who's the closest. This has to be a thing.
Total for me, I reckon. About
It's a tough one, like
90 to 100,000.
90 to 100, eh?
Maybe it could be even more. Depends what the pace. I mean, the pace is a bit lethal at the moment.
I know exactly what you're
We're
saying.
moving, like,
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. 6,342
In an hour.
Exactly.
So 24 times that. So
Because yours reset at midnight, didn't it? So yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I
we're-
mean. How
yeah,
many
we're
do you
live.
what's your normal daily thing?
I think I'm averaging about 20,
Yeah. What's your target?
11.
11. That's what I mean. So you're nearly done with what? 5 off it in an hour.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. So we'd have done it in another hour. That's done. So Yeah.
We can go to bed, right?
No. So every 2 hours is.
So working off that maths, you're looking at like
240,000.
I don't know how much.
No,
I don't know what.
sorry, no.
120,000.
Yeah, sorry, 100. Yeah. I was thinking per hour. Yes.
The
You're
stamp.
100% right. 100% right. Round about 120,000. Well, if it's 11.
Is this the way we want to be?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. That's
no
fine.
plans
Just make
as
sure
yet.
we haven't went off
we
course.
should work out. Yeah, lethal. Look at that moon there. Lethal.
Ah, the moon's lethal.
Trees are getting away. Okay. Get it round the other side of here.
See if we can get a moon shot.
Yeah, on that logic, yeah. If we kept that pace up,
It's not going to be that pace, though, is it?
60 to 120,000 of 20 hours, yeah. So it'd be like 112 to 124.
What do you guys think? How many do you think we're going to do? Because I don't know. I was thinking about it earlier, and I was thinking like we've got to hit 80.
Yeah.
We've got to hit 80. So, but in terms of distance, that's like 36 miles, I think. So, yeah, that's probably where we're going to be, I think. That's where I reckon we're going to be, about 80,000, between 80 and 90. I'll go between 80 and 90, if you're going 90 to 100.
You know what?
But you never know, it could be a record-breaking day.
I might put my joggers on.
Oh,
My knees are getting. That's why my knee might be hurting. 'Cause it's a bit chilly.
oh, the banter. Do I tell them the banter?
What? That I've already
About-
said I was going to put them on. And then no, the shorts are fine.
Or is this
and
how?
now I'm
Is
saying-
this how? They don't get to know about it because they weren't here.
Basically, I've said I was going to change into my joggers, and then I changed back into my. And I was going to change back into my shorts, and now I want to be back in my joggers because I think it's heavy knees.
I made the call before we left to go into my jogging bottoms, to then use the shorts later, and he kept with the shorts idea to change later, and I give my side of the argument, he give his side of the argument, and now it's about the third or fourth time he's like, yeah, I need to change it. Oh no, I don't need to change it. So that's a major win. Yeah,
Apple tray.
we out of here. Hour 2, fast approaching. We'll see you then. Morale.
See you in a bit.
Morale. We're at the town clocks again. We can hear him. I don't know if you can hear him.
2 bells.
1:59 on the 24-hour 100 subscriber challenge.
So we walked down through the industrial estate, hooked a right, where like Talent is, down to the Gretna, hooked a right in through the houses, down towards Woodham School, out the back of the over the little bridge, up towards, where is that, the bottom of the Huntsman kind of,
Yeah, you follow that road round the
walking
Huntsman.
up towards Cobblers at the moment, but
We decided this game plan was to make little targets and hit those targets within the hour to
Yeah.
keep morale up, so that we
Yeah.
don't think about other things, minds wandering and that kind of stuff. We've had to take off our hoodies because we were pushing a reasonable pace and we were pretty warm, at least I was pretty warm.
yeah.
So that's definitely a thing. And yeah, I think it's a good idea, a good call to do the little mini targets. It worked for me. Who's this guy? Doesn't even know I'm clipping. How rude. Yeah, it worked for me. So hitting these little goals, and then the little goals add up, don't they? So it's going to be the same. Hit these little hours off, and then we'll get to the big hours. So yeah, I'd say we're still on course. I'm still on course. Feeling okay.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Morale's still good.
Morale's good. I feel a bit tired, obviously being when I would normally be asleep, but still feel alright.
See, I went with a no sleep tactic as well.
I had a couple of hours, didn't I?
Yeah, you had a couple of hours. I went for the no sleep tactic, so it might backfire.
The energy, that energy drinks give us a little lease of life on the old yacht.
Yeah, we did. We did crack open the energy drink as we were sort of coming to the Aycliffe sign. That's definitely a thing.
I think it'd be a time for a snack soon.
We've got snack breaks, we've got
I've never even seen
drinks
all them.
breaks, we've got all sorts of breaks. Oh yeah, new houses, mate.
Yeah, nice one. Look out,
Someone else's house. But yeah, all in all, feeling good still. Fully aware of what's to come, fully aware of how everything's going to change and nothing will remain the same. You know, that's 100% guaranteed. But I'm going to try and remain strong mentally.
Just trying to find our little. We're on the Cobblers now, but we need a new target after that, a new one.
Yeah, well once we hit Cobblers off, we'll
somewhere.
reevaluate.
I'm not. Yeah, maybe. Where did I say? School Aycliffe.
Heatherburn Court.
Then I say up towards like School Lake or from that way,
Yeah,
kind of thing.
yeah, that could be very much a thing.
I was thinking of hitting Acre Pond, but it'd be pitch black, like.
Yeah. It's a thing, this is just the part where we're kind of killing time really, because once it's light, then we can start formulating the game plan proper.
Yeah, we can pop the go to places and that though as well. Shops and that keeps you occupied still along our feet, aren't we?
Yep, keep on
See
moving.
what keeps us.
We'll do a team step check.
Yeah, what steps are we on?
2 minutes past 2. 12, 4, 7, 6. So we've hit target for the day. And yeah,
Target in 2 hours where you hit it.
an hour, 1 hour 47 I think it
Yeah.
took, yeah, to hit 11,000 steps. So I'm feeling good still. Bog's feeling good still.
I'm feeling good still.
We know food and drinks and stuff coming, so
Yeah, there's still plenty in the bags.
we're just heading this way. We'll change it up and then we'll see where we go from there.
Yeah. We need to find our next little destination. Hit with maybe a little bit of a longer clip. Once it's daylight, we can, you know what I mean? We're going to hit the quarry up, Midridge Quarry or something later on. We just walk down the tracks and we'll.
Oh
get
yeah,
some pictures.
there'll be definitely more clips
get
and
some-
pictures, highlight reels going to be
Maybe just
listed.
remember when me, you and Walton went up that field near there.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that'll just have a mission up round there, somewhere like that. Get some pictures.
Yeah.
Not much to see in the dark.
Well, that's it. Yeah, I've
Seen a
been.
few people kicking back, man.
Yeah, a few people, odd bodies and that, but it is like 2 o'clock in the morning, so
Yeah. Tesco's always open. Go and get another milkshake.
knowledge is power. I don't know how many times we'll be in Tesco's today. That's,
Yeah, that. Yeah.
how many do you
Tesco's
think?
will be a
How many times do you think we'll be in Tesco's by the end of this clip? At the end of this video, I reckon there's going to be more. Definitely more. Definitely more, mate. We'll keep going. Keep pushing it.
Oh yeah.
And then we get to the 3 o'clock, next update. Oh,
See you in a bit.
tearing down the bushes. Walking near the road. School outlet. 3 o'clock. Or just before.
Town bells are ringing, but you can't. Probably can't hear them at the moment.
Yeah, you won't be able to hear them, but we can hear them.
Walking on the road to get a bit of light.
Yeah, yeah. Get a bit of light in the
Maybe just
situation
walk towards the edge so we don't get run over to death.
on the edge of this road over here.
Where you're just like, yeah.
Merc watch is on point. It's got to be head on a swivel. That's how it works, mate.
Yeah, yeah. I'll keep the head on swivels.
What we've been doing this last hour, we ate some crisps.
And a steak and cheese roll, another energy drink.
We got into the
Just a
steak and
top
cheese roll.
We just checked calorie burn. Well, how much was it? 1,800 and something.
Yeah.
We've worked out around max that we've taken in since midnight is about 900 max calories. So we've burnt already more. We need more fuel.
We're in deficit at least, yeah, so...
McDonald's will top that up there. Probably.
Well, that's it. We've got the food now, but we've obviously got access to the food all day, so...
Yeah, exactly.
It's all about tactics. It's all about thinking it out long term.
Yeah.
It's not short term, you know. It's
Aye.
definitely in it for the long haul. But
Daylight's hopefully breaking in the next hour or so. I think it's about 4:30, but it'll.
it is still warm. Like
Aye.
I'm probably sweating a bit, but it's nice to just walk in the cool air when it blows. Like,
Yeah.
how is it? How is it?
I just want some daylight so we can visit some places that are dark in the night.
It'll sharp up. It'll sharp light up, and then we'll be
I'll be crying for shade and
Yeah,
darkness because it'll be
yeah,
right
be all shriveled up. We'll be like, need water. Which we haven't really drank much of that, to be fair. Only maybe like 250 mils or something. Not even that.
because we'll guzzle once it gets daylight.
Yeah, once the sun comes out to play, then we'll be chugging death out of
We'll
it.
be drinking much pop then, just energy drinks here and there.
Yeah, we've been gorging on energy drinks as well.
Yeah, but
Gorging on energy
3
drinks.
hours, like you say, but still done some miles in that 3 hours, some steps.
We'll have to check it out.
18,000, so that's on pace. Because what was it? 12 the last hour check, was
Yeah,
it?
it was
Just
all
over-
six each
Oh,
hour.
yeah.
So 18,000 at 3 o'clock in the morning.
So hopefully on the next update we'll be at like 22.
Well, if we're on
Just
pace, we
about
will
22,
be, yeah.
23-ish, just nearly.
I reckon that
22.
we can't maintain the pace all day.
Yeah, nah. But hopefully on the next check will be 22,800 and something.
22,800 and something, yeah.
No, with the pace, nah. The pace, I reckon in the last few hours that pace will drop to easily half. of that.
Depending on where we go as well and which
Yeah,
route
but-
we take, it's obviously, that has to
Yeah.
factor into it, stuff like that, so...
Depends how much energy drinks we've had. which I amount probably is a lot by then.
Yeah, but we can always, like, it's all about dynamic on the
Them
fly.
last 6 hours, like 6 to 4 hours, the last ones are going to be a brutal ride.
Oh, aye, aye, Addy. I'm saying morale is still okay.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, to be fair.
it's nice though outside, isn't it? You can't complain. It's probably the best weather for it at the moment, really. It's going to be later on when we're complaining, when it's 23 degrees and clouded over and muggy, and I'm
Oh yeah,
having to guzzle a litre of water every 20 minutes to just stay hydrated, like.
I like the fact that we're going to see the change, like, in our sort of characters and demeanours so much.
We'll be fighting at 11 o'clock tomorrow night, won't we? And the Snapchat's 11 o'clock up there, kicking off at each other.
Strangling each other and all
I
that.
don't want to be in the video anymore.
I'm sick of this. I didn't sign up for this.
I'm doing a Walton, get me off it.
Right. Which way are we heading now?
And towards Heinton.
Heinton.
Just seems to have been the way. Etching towards McDonald's, really, I suppose, kind of, but we've still got to work 3 hours before that even.
Kind of do a big loop and sort
Yeah,
of come back round.
looking kind of that way, aye.
Yeah, follow the lights. Stick to the lights while it's still dark, and then once it's light, we'll be let off the leash.
Well, once it's light, at least we'll only have a few hours. Tomorrow it'll be like 2 more hours, 2 or 3 hours tomorrow night, won't it? When we finish it off, it'll be dark.
Yeah, yeah.
Because once we factored in the extra time for breaks, well, for eating and whatnot, probably be about 1 o'clock or whatever, won't it? We finish.
Potentially, yeah.
Doesn't get
Any
dark,
kind
though.
of stoppages that we're going to have, because there's obviously going to be stoppages. That has to happen.
Toilet.
We'll just kind of keep tabs on it, and then add it on the end if it's anything significant, you know. So that way it just keeps it all above
Put it
board
this
and
way,
legit.
We haven't sat down yet. I've stopped,
No.
stopped for a slash, but we haven't sat down anywhere yet.
No, we've rearranged our sort of jackets, and that's about it. Had a drink of water,
Still
and
kept
then
moving.
every other time we've just stumbled onto the next place. So
Yeah.
we'll keep it going. 4 o'clock. Next update. Do you think we'll be still optimistic and keen?
I think so. I think we might lose a bit of that. I don't know when it's going to happen. I think that'll be late on tomorrow. I think we'll be alright through the day and everything, topped up with food. And where we're going and whatnot, I think we'll be alright. I think it's going to be the latter hours tomorrow when we're maybe hungry and tired.
Yeah. We'll leave it here, going past the site entrance. You won't be able to see it, but a bit of a building site thing going on. 4 o'clock, see what happens then.
See you in an hour. Maybe second Tesco visit of the trip, like.
It's the 4 o'clock update.
Well, there's a bus stop there apparently. You can just see the sign like in that board.
The 4 o'clock update, and we're hitting lulls. Getting exhausted, getting tired supposedly. We've got Whisper Golds in back up in the bag, which are probably going to get cracked out very soon. But
If not instantaneously.
I don't feel too tired, like, to be fair.
I do a bit.
If I'm honest.
Just a little though. I felt like that before for about 20 minutes.
Be off the energy drinks.
Exactly,
I would imagine so, but
Might do a loop at Tesco's there.
yeah, we can swing by.
It'll be light soon. Take another half hour.
Yeah. Well, we did say there'll be a couple of instances of hitting Tesco's, didn't we?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sure I did. I might have mentioned it, whatever, but it's okay. It's not too bad. We'll check on steps. See how the steps are looking, because Sam was saying 2,400, so 24,800 would be us on pace. 24,935. Don't walk into the van, Lauren. Don't walk into the van.
So we're ahead of the pace, I said.
So ever so slightly ahead of the pace.
30, for nearly 30,000. What's it on? 24, nearly 25,000 in 4 hours.
25,000 ticking over now, yeah. This could be a naughty total, like. Could be a very naughty total. It's going to get me new badges, I know that much for sure.
Yeah.
But we're going to fight our way through till daylight. That's the aim. We're still hitting the little sort of milestone trick. It's working well. We're getting our head down, getting place to place. Feeling alright. I think a trip to Tesco's is in order, it would seem. Get some more fluids on board as well, because it's still warm. I think it's still warm anyway. We're heading down the big long road back into town. 5 o'clock update.
Where are? Sam's yawning his face off.
Sam's yawning his face off. He's a massive trucker coming past. If we get the truck to make the trucker famous.
Should be gone like crackers now.
Yeah, I can't stand as well. That's where we're going. Follow the trucks.
Breeze.
Yeah, that wasn't actually a bad little breeze. We're going to start doing our regular videos soon as well once the light hits. It's just good to keep in a rhythm, I think. Keeping in a sort of set rhythm keeps you kind of going and doesn't make you dwell too much on stuff. I think it's less chatting, more whisper golds, right?
Yeah, at the moment I'm in need of a pick me up.
Let's get it picked up.
There's going to be a lot of them to do, though, won't there?
We'll drop back in at 5 o'clock and see if the pick-me-ups worked.
Yeah, it'll be light by then. I feel a bit better once it's light and that as well.
Yeah, it's morale. It's seeing things in a different light, no pun intended. But we'll, yeah. It's just doing it on the fly, really. So we've got what we need and
Fox.
we can get more. Oh, there's a fox up there. We'll go and try and catch the fox. £2.50 on the old flick cakes. The dream is still alive, mate. The dream is still alive. 5 o'clock in the morning. Walking around Tesco's like lost souls.
Is it on video?
Yeah. Yeah, we're going. Strategic mission to Tesco's to see if we can get some interim supplies until we hit up McDonald's for breakfast. Sam's getting coffee, so he needs that pick me up. I was saying Monster, tins of Monster, but it didn't work out. We also got some energy tablets.
Energy tablets, orange and vitamin C.
Meant to be like Lucozade tablets or whatever, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes, shall we? Update number 5 of the 24-hour walk.
Do you want a drink? You get a drink?
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna get a drink.
Milkshakes.
I don't know. Just need something cold, super cold.
Juice. Bongo and a cat guitar.
Orange juice, eh?
Milkshakes.
What do we reckon? Orange juice?
Might have had some small
Super smoothie. Wow, £3.50. Nice. You're alright. We'll check on the step checks while we're here. Team step checks. What do you reckon?
30,000? Yeah, 30 euro.
What were we on before? 24, just over 24, 25.
Something like that, yeah. So it's
We're coming into record step numbers as well, so by the time we even get like food and stuff sat down and eating some stuff, it's going to be real
I
close.
want to go to that. The fridge is down the beginning.
Yeah,
Cake.
flake cakes all over it. And these are the bad boys as well. £1.80 for that pizza is absolutely legitimate. Aye, is it? Aye, is it? How are you feeling now after hour 5?
Tired?
Feel tired?
Yeah, but get there.
It's probably this is the easiest it's going to get.
Snacks is what I need.
Snacks. We'll get some snacks and then we'll get some breakfast and then
we've got some snacks. We'll be hitting Maggie too, so.
yeah, get some proper breakfast. Hit up weigh days, hit up scales, but this is all about midday time-ish sort of crack, so we got time to kill. We're gonna go and get some liquid refreshment. I'm gonna get that tin of. I'm gonna get that Monster, me. The Ultra Sunrise, because the sun's gonna be rising very soon. This is
Cans even like etched.
yeah, it's part of the meal deal as well. Do we get meal deals?
We'll go McDonald's here. I'm alright for now. We've still got them sands.
True. We'll go pay for this and that, and then yeah, we'll join you on the way to McDonald's. Yeah,
I would, yeah.
at 6 o'clock.
It's 5.
It's 5 o'clock now. Whew. See where we end up in an hour. Don't try this at home. Yeah. It's a 6 o'clock update. Mind that there. Mind that telegraph pole, mate. 6 o'clock update. What do you reckon? Hour number 6.
Said its ups and downs already, like.
We left Tesco's, we got pumped up full of coffee and energy drink. Feels like 2 minutes, doesn't it, since we left Tesco's, to be honest. Really does. We're in Tesco's and then we sort of ended up going up Shafto Way and then sort of through Bailey Hall up until Travellers Green and then sort of cut up there onto the Newt Pond and through the Newt Pond and around the back of the factories. So yeah, cut through Towns back to coming out of town, and then we've come through past the North Brit where they're building up them new sort of flats. Heading this way to Matty D's.
Where's the ostrich jack line?
Oh, that's as you're going up towards the industrial estate.
Oh, on the right hand side.
Yeah.
Back up the other side, the Acres Head.
Yeah.
Hillcrest, lad.
We are going to get some breakfast and we're kind of on schedule.
Yeah.
We were hoping to be here for about 6, and the way we've had to kind of get the route and sort of deviate and plan on the fly and get to where we've been going, our little interim goals, it's all kind of reasonably come together, to be fair. I thought we might be here closer to 7, but I think we'll be here at McDonald's.
Oh, 6.
Yeah, 20 minutes.
Probably better for us though, because then by the time we get to the town and all, back to Acres Town and all that for weighing, it's going to be closer to the time we want. So if once we've got that done, the world's our oyster.
Yeah, we've already
Go anywhere.
We've already ticked off the first objective. Well, we're about to get into McDonald's. Second objective being the weigh-in. But we've got plenty of time. Plenty of time, that's the thing. We'll do a team step check. See if we're on pace. 36,263. Feet are starting to feel it a little bit, but morale's still alright. I'm still reasonably confident we're going to, keep on going. It's just going to get harder every single update we do from now on. We're going to be a little less perky. Alright.
We might perk up a bit throughout the day.
Obviously the sun's going to come out and start beaming us down with that, so that's something else to contend with.
It's going to be the destroyer, that.
We're going to have to make sure we get the water discipline on point. Bit of debris. But all in all, we're still going. We're going to see where this step counter goes to, because that's going to be mental. High is it? But if you excuse us, we're heading this way, people are going to work, and we're going to get some breakfast. So the next time you see us, it'll be 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock in the morning. It's a 7-hour update on the 24-hour walk. We're feeling Sam.
Too bad now, I've had some rubbiness.
Yes, McDonald's was a good shout. We exercised our break right to eat food and clocked it in at 20 minutes.
Right, it was about 19, wasn't it? But
well, yeah.
rounded off.
20 minutes getting some more supplies in the bag. Everybody likes breakfast stuff after breakfast, right? And if you don't, you're a maniac. That's what's up. But yeah, so we've got 20 minutes to add on to the time at the end, just to make sure that we are keeping in line with doing the full walk for as long as we said we're going to do it. And yeah, we just needed to freshen up a little bit as well. Sam's changed his gear, I think.
Aye, back in the shorts, lad.
Aye, back
Sweating.
Back on the shorts. It's been a sweaty morning so far. It's had its challenges, like.
Already, aye.
Aye. I know doing the work walk, that was 6 hours and we're now past that, so I suppose we'll have to play it by ear really, but we've had some breakfast. We're heading to the town, I think. Heading to see if we can get some weigh day action on the go. Not quite sure how that's going to turn out just yet, but we'll sharp find out. And then after we've done that, that's the second thing we tick off the list. Absolute must that needed to happen today. And yeah, we're heading this way, back through sort of the industrial estate-ish area, back into town. And as you can see, daylight is amongst us. I'll use it. So we'll do the team step check. We've lost a couple of pace steps compared to where we were because we were having our breakfast, but we'll see what we're on. $37,735. So with plenty of time to go, we're going to be breaking my PB probably by the next update, I'd say, which was 44,000-ish. Morale still high, Sam?
Aye.
Aye. Aye, we're still feeling alright, still good, so...
Trying to think of where we're hitting up.
Yeah, we're gonna devise a plan, so if you excuse us, we'll get back our scheming hats, get on it, and yeah, tune in for hour 8 o'clock.
Deep breath.
We can do this. We can do this. Can we?
Yeah.
Fun.
It's a bit late.
It's not fun. And it is slightly delayed due to us having change issues at the Tesco machine when we had to get change for the weighing machine, which is where we've just been. And you might be able to hear the bells. It's 8:15, just before. So, we've got the hour 8 update, lad. How are we feeling now after 8 hours?
Not too bad, to be fair. Legs and feet are hurting a bit, but that's a given, really, innit?
Yeah, my legs aren't bad, like legs and knees and shins and stuff like that, ankles. They ain't so bad, but the bottoms of my feet are pretty tender, like. Pretty tender, so it's just keeping a reasonable pace now, I think, because we're obviously like 8 hours down and lots of steps, smashing personal bests. So we're now, every step we take is setting a new personal, possibly unbeatable all-time best ever. And I don't really want to try and beat it, you know what I mean?
Unless you're going to go walking for 24 hours again, I don't think you are going to beat it, to be fair, are
Nope.
you? Really?
Nope. Not unless I'm getting stranded in the Sahara Desert or something.
Either that or you do bloody 12 hours on a running machine at jogging pace.
There's the steps, 46,500. It's 8:15, so I don't know, I think we might blow these steps out the water from what we were originally going to say. I know the pace is still going to probably slow down still, but I'm not defeated yet. I'm not defeated, I've still got life in my body, so I'm still going to go for it, like, as much as we can, really. Sweat a lot. Had to change into the shorts, get the pins out. Hey! But we've got plenty of food, we've got plenty of liquids. We're just going to meander our way back to mine, do a little pit stop.
Lighten the load, and then
Yeah.
now the day's our oyster. There's nothing else on the checklist apart from arches that are unwanted, really. So
Yeah, we've got 2 out of 3.
so far,
Can we get the hat trick? We've still got plenty of time. It's just will the brain allow it to happen?
Walk down to there, like,
Because to be fair,
the death road.
to do that as well, that'll be some going, like. Be some going.
Yeah, well, because that's going to add another 20,000
I mean,
steps.
it'll
really.
be sweet as a nut, obviously, with the super ice cream, but we're probably going to be literally
And
dead
so
on our
as hot as
feet,
last
like.
time, it
Literally.
melted quicker than you could eat it last time, wasn't it?
Dead on our feet. Yeah.
And we had, how long did we have to queue for last time? I don't want that, like, do not want that. That is,
Well, that's it. It depends on what.
25 minutes or
It
something,
depends
didn't
about
we?
40 minutes.
was it?
It depends on what time we hit
I'd
it up.
rather be Mr. Whippy
Yeah.
than waiting 40 minutes because that'll just butcher you. Stood for like moving an inch every 5 minutes. That'll just be too much, like, just to be stood still.
Morale is okay, but it is starting to wear down on the old feet a bit. It's definitely starting to bite a little, like.
Yeah, my feet are starting, but it's a given.
I think
Like
we're doing
you
all
say,
right though.
obviously we will be having another break. One of the breaks, I'm gonna sit outside for say the 20 minutes that we get, whatever we're gonna do, and air my feet. Just let them breathe for 15 minutes. Hopefully they refresh. No doubt they'll just hurt twice as much, like when I got my trainers back on. But hey ho,
Well,
I feel like walking through that beck at the moment because they're just hot. My feet are hot, burning a bit.
Yeah,
I'm
22
plastered up already.
22 degrees. He's been plastered. He's got like 2 or 3 plasters on one of his feet. I'm not so,
Has
like I
to be
say,
done.
touch wood, I don't feel so bad. I think these memory foam insoles are doing their job like a dream, so...
Mine, I'm just, my feet slipping around a bit, but I can work through it. I'll work through it. That
Yeah.
done.
It started off quick, like...
Oh,
and then
aye,
it-
the
and then
back
it's-
pace at first was...
And then it slowed down. You think we were going for like some kind of speed walking record or something. It was absolute madness.
It was lethal at first.
Absolute madness. So we'll head our way back home
Like,
and
nice tail light as well.
drop back in at hour 9. See how we're feeling then.
Hour 9, yeah, 40 minutes.
See how we're feeling then. We find ourselves on the path. It's 9 AM. The 9th hourly update of the 24-hour walk. You managing over there, son?
Yeah. The thing is, mate, I don't feel like I'm not shattered, not tired, but me, like you say, my feet are starting to burn and ache here and there. But I'm not actually like tired.
No, we are running
Still
off
fine.
a bit of energy drinks and stuff and
Oh well, yeah, but
tablets
energy
and whatever
tablets.
we've
aye.
eaten and that, so we should be full of at least some the willingness
got a
to
bit
want to
of-
move.
Yeah, the aches and pains.
Just whether or not the body will accept it is truth.
I hope so.
But no, we've done 9 hours. Well, this is the 9th hour now.
Yep.
Just went back for a quick little change. We've chopped up the bags and stuff, and
Yeah, lightened the load a bit 'cause we had stuff that we didn't really need to be carrying.
yeah,
This is all we need from now on, I would imagine.
Ice cold
Hydration
water, yeah, we've
is going to be key.
filled up on the water.
Odd energy drink now and then, maybe. Probably straight back to Tesco's because they were £1 and they had no calories in whatsoever.
Yeah, 0 calories. Well, about like
Well,
4 calories or
yeah.
something,
But
which is off it.
we're just trying to find places to visit. I wish this was a live video and people could chuck some ideas in. Oh. Maybe
Yeah,
people chuck some ideas in for the next milestone on subscribers. Chuck some ideas in for what Aaron should do.
Well, let's get
Not
through.
another 24-hour walk, please, because I
Let's-
will not be getting in on another one. Like,
Let's get through today first before we start thinking about other
no,
stuff.
it should be all the time, man. Get some people, get the ideas jingling. It's 200 followers though. That's the next milestone, 200.
200.
So, and maybe we could. I don't know. Who knows what we could be doing? I don't think another 24-hour walk would be sensible, really. Nah.
No, we're absolutely smashing the steps though.
Yeah, maybe he's.
We'll do a step check now, a team step check.
Maybe he's. I don't know. Maybe he could get, if it was in the summer, the challenge would be after you get the water dry to Rega or whatever, and then walked all the way, like walk down the coast, bloody 20 mile down the coast or whatever.
50,330 odd. That's something we show me trainer.
There's a bike coming up behind us now.
50,000 steps, lad.
Really?
Yep, 300 and odd.
What, over 300 odd over?
Yeah,
50,000?
like 50,300, yeah. So there's another badge.
Is it?
Badge hunting, yeah, I'm sure it goes up in 5s and then it might go up in 10s. After it gets to 50. I'm not sure, I've never got there before.
Never got this far.
Nah.
I don't think, even when I was saying I was getting 30,000s and that when I was at work and stuff like that, obviously on your feet all day, I wasn't getting 50,000s. Like,
Well,
it's,
it's hardcore.
yeah, it's. Alright,
Morning.
yeah, it is. What's it in mileage? It's been here on 20 mile now, is it?
Mileage, we're looking at 22.1 miles.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
What do you think about that?
Wow. It's a lot. No wonder our feet in that are aching. 22 point whatever miles. Jesus.
What about morale?
Yeah, all good so far. I mean, like you say, my feet are hurting, but
The body is failing, but the mind is strong.
I'm alright from the hips upwards. Below.
Well, we'll see what.
Like I say, I'm not giving up on out like that. Like, it's just my feet are burning, but
We'll see what hour 10 brings us, mate.
yeah, I think we'll be all good.
Up update number 10, we're going to head up here and then see what the quarry's got to offer and then figure out the next part of the trip. Figure it all out, see where we end up. Update number 10.
We could hit bathroom, like, go on, sorry.
No, I'm just showing that it's hour 10 of the 24-hour 100 subscriber challenge.
Yeah,
We're doing this for you. We are doing this because of your continued support for the channel.
12 o'clock's going to be our next break time, hopefully. We'll hit some toilets up and freshen up because sweating everywhere.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
getting warmer. Might change my top, like.
Yeah, I'm thinking
Possibly.
of a midday sort of t-shirt change.
Well, yeah.
Possibly
12
pants
hours.
change.
Once it's been 12, we had a break at 6, 20 minutes. So, like we said, if we do another one after 12 and then another one after 18, it's every 6 hours, and then it equates to another hour at the end of the thing. There may be some other breaks factored in because it's getting harsh now. It's not harsh.
See, morale hasn't, I don't think, took a dent. I'm still
I'm still
going,
Yeah,
but like,
definitely.
it's
Feet
a
are
lot
burning.
harder than what it was 10 hours ago.
Oh yeah. My feet and calves are feeling it, and that sun's beaming now. Once that gets fully above us, I'm going to dissolve. Baby into a newborn still on the floor crying. Man.
We just had some wicked patter coming down we've come from Midridge, haven't we? That's what we did. We went along the
went up
from the quarry, and then we
Straight
went
down the Midridge Road into
up
Midridge.
up alongside the sort of bank where
Farms.
the Shildon path is up to the Midridge Farms. Walked up along the road there back into Midridge, and then came back this way into Wakecliffe, took a right, and now we find ourselves on the Barley Park path going towards Bluebell Car Valley. I might just have to see if they can hose us down.
Yeah.
Hey mate, do us a favour, just jet wash me soul.
That might be out that actually.
Yeah, I'm already all over the fact that that's going to happen. 55,840. Got another badge.
Yes.
The platform shoe badge to add to the cowboy badge and the snow boot badge.
Shall be another badge in.
I'm
hour and so.
sure it goes up in 5s, but if it does
Yeah.
change to 10s, then that's a bit of a nightmare. Like, but
Still hit another 3 or 4 of them.
it is tough going, and I think that the next phase of our endurance test is going to be the sun.
Yeah, that's going to definitely test us.
But staying in places like these where it's mostly shady is going to help a lot.
Water's going down a treat, like it's getting hammered now.
It's going to go down a treat, so yeah, we're on our way.
Energy levels are alright. It's just
The pain.
sweatiness in the feet, yeah, and the feet obviously we've been walking for 10 hours, minus 20 minutes. Feet sweaty and burning and
Conditions are slowly deteriorating, but the resolve remains strong.
yeah.
It's we go through little sort of lows and highs where we'll just not say nothing for about 10-15 minutes, and then we'll
Yeah.
just burst out into full-blown conversation for the other 10-15, and it's just ebbing and flowing, just got to keep on going. I don't know how many steps we're going to finish on. Like, I didn't think we'd do over 100 before a step was taken. I didn't think we'd do over 100. Like,
Probably less than halfway, and we're on 50 odd thousand, 56,000 or something.
55 or whatever that was there,
Yeah, so we're
56,
definitely on 55.
and it's
so
10 o'clock.
exactly.
I know the pace is going to slow, but surely you can't slow that much.
It's going to be over 100,000.
Absolutely mental.
I'm going to make sure it's over 100,000 minimum. End of. I'm not stopping until it is. If it's not over 100,000 when we due to stop, then we don't stop.
Ooh,
Some joggers, bits, nip around.
single file. Yeah, right. So yeah, we're going to follow this path, go through the wooded areas around Bluebell and stuff, find ourselves a new interim target to hit. I think this is the tactic. Like, I think this is helping a lot. So we'll do that. And then yeah, we've got some people getting in touch with us on the Fitbit saying, how come you got like 55,000 steps? It's like, well, now we all know. It's been challenging, very challenging, and we're not halfway there yet, so let's keep going. 11 o'clock. We're at hour 11 of the 24-hour walk, and this is by far, from 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock, the longest most bitter sweet hour of my life. It's biting like. It's getting a bit bitey. We managed to get some more badges though, so that's alright. Blue suede shoes or something. So that was alright. How you feeling, Sam?
Feet are killing us, like.
Yeah,
It's taking its toll. I'm not tired, but my feet are hurting.
I think we execute plan B. I think we break these hours up into rest and walk, as opposed to going for the original plan of
Where we at here? We've
stagnating.
So we've just walked down and then back up on the path that goes to Cobblers, yeah? Because that's what happens at the top of there.
Well, there's a path to go on the left there
Alright.
that takes us back to the bridge that we were at before. Yeah, I think we split up these hours for the sake of our lives.
I don't think breaks allowed. We're just going to make your feet hurt more. I don't know what's happening.
It's
Not power through, but
it's gripping like.
yeah, the 24 hours is...
It's not a joke.
It's no joke, like. I mean, what are we, 11 hours in, nearly halfway?
We're 11 hours in.
It's starting to take its toll on us. Like I say, I'm not tired, my legs are just burning, my feet are killing. That's
Yeah.
the thing, that's the problem. I can keep walking, obviously, you know what I mean? If my feet didn't hurt, I'd do no problem. No problem. Do another 60,000 if my feet weren't hurting. We're going to have to anyway. Yes, but just going to have to do some respite on the
Indeed.
feet, air them out for 20 minutes here and there, something.
Well, if we can get through to hour 12, that's us hitting some kind of rest. At least we've kind of trying to remember where we've come from. Getting a bit patchy, like. Memory's getting patchy. We went through Bluebell Woods. That's what we did. We went through the Bluebell Woods area, which was lovely and shady. The sun had come out to play, and it forced us into the shade. So yeah, sort of around by Bluebell, Carvallet and stuff, through the woods, across the road into the next bit of woods, followed it all the way around to the golf club, out of the golf club, left at Woodham Way, through the wooded area again, out by Mancini's and the Huntsman, and then yeah, it's across the road down Stag Lane, along this path here, which is going to take us to Woodham Comp, a little bridge over the burn there, and then we'll suss out where we need to go next. But it's yeah, it's becoming less and less fun and more of an absolute bleeping bleeper. Let's check the steps. Team step check. We can hold our head up high though for what we've accomplished so far. 100%. 62,120. That's smashing personal bests to the maximum. Work week hustles to the maximum. It's yeah, it's no joke. People who've attempted this before and have managed to do it, fair play to you, like, you have my respect, because it's a burn, and in an hour's time we'll be halfway there. So I don't know how morale is, but the pain physical threshold is getting pushed to the limit, I think. Not to the limit, but it ain't getting any better. Rest might help, we'll have to wait and see. But for now, we're out here, and next time you see us, it'll be lunchtime. Might have something to eat. Naughty, like, proper naughty. Well. We find ourselves on the path going out of town. And it's 12 o'clock, which means it's the 12 o'clock 12-hour update. of the 24-hour walk. Halfway there. And, well, what do you think?
The feet are effing killing us.
Yeah, we may be slightly moving the goalposts here, like, so just to try and not get absolutely tortured for no kind of end result. It's getting increasingly difficult. So it is. But we're very close. I say very close. We're about 65, 70,000 steps, I believe, in that bracket. And we're going to keep on going. See if we can get anywhere near to 100,000 steps, because it's getting really, really difficult. It's there's no amount of like sweet chocolate bars or energy drinks that can save us now. My watch is still on point though. I don't want to get ran over today.
Yeah, we just walked straight out into that, like. Tired man now, innit?
It's mentally draining. It's like you've got to, like, you can just get lost in the world of pain, and if you're not careful, you'll walk out in front of a car. But we must be close to getting another badge. If as long as it's going up in 5,000 still, we'll have hit another badge. 65,320. We are having reservations about being able to finish it off in 24 hours. However, if we can push through the pain barrier, because it is hurting. It is hurting, right?
Yeah, a lot.
It is hurting. We think if we can get to 100,000, that could be it. Like, that's like the golden button on X Factor or whatever it is. You press that, it's like, both, you've won. So yes, 100,000 steps, 35,000 more steps than what we've got, and we've got 12 hours to do it, if that is the case. Otherwise, we've got 12 more hours of excruciating agony, mental abuse. It's no joke, like. Only trained professionals should attempt it.
Which we are not.
Which we are not. We're just very keen,
Amateurs.
very keen sort of enthusiasts, if you will.
I thought it'd be fun. The first 7 hours were fun. And then stop.
It starts making you pull weird faces, and like, it's just really, really tricky.
Back to the Aycliffe side.
Really, really tricky. Yeah, we'll touch the Aycliffe sign. That's where we're heading at the minute. Oh, down along to this sign. Sort of go around the sort of periphery here, and sort of make our way like Blue Bridgey way kind of thing, maybe. Sort of down that,
going that way, aye.
down that bit towards that end of town. But we'll touch the sign, and then we'll leave it at that, and we'll see what the next hour brings. Misery and awfulness. Touching the sign, like,
Yeah, answering emails. Check again on the side.
yeah. So we soldier on. We soldier on. It's getting real tough though. A lot more tougher than I had anticipated it ever being. Knew it was going to be difficult, but yeah, it's starting to take the biscuit, like. We'll keep going though. Well, the last 10 minutes we've just had.
Yeah.
Getting fired right back up into the mixer. The decision has been made, the goalposts have been officially moved on the basis that we checked out the Fitbit badges, and 100,000 is the max. You can't get any more than 100,000 steps in a day, badge wise. So welcome to update number 11 of the 24-hour walk, which has now become the 100,000 step challenge.
Yeah.
Because we were
Smashing it so far.
we were down in the dumps. We were
Yeah.
the lowest of the low. We were like
My feet are killing. I was ready for stopping, like, but we had a little 5-minute recurrence.
Little pep talk. That's all it was.
Pep talk broke out in the full on
Like rallying cries, and we're going to see the 100,000 in, like, that's the new aim. It has to happen.
Just hit 70,000. Do you know what I mean? 70,000 spring loaders or spring loaded badge.
Spring loaded badge.
Boom.
70,000 in the bag.
It's the last one. The Aaron Barron's after the old Olympic.
Oh. So yeah, there you go. There's the
13:01.
That's just the time.
Yep.
Well, that's what we're on. 76.90.
Tell you how many miles is that, Aaron?
Find out. He says, hang on. Yep. This is where we're going. Up and over.
No miles.
Back over there. Yeah, I'm finding it now.
Alright.
Miles, 31.
31 miles.
So there you go.
Jesus. Right, wow.
31 miles. We're back at the railway station. We've been at a few places a few times, and
It's worked out alright though. Some big old loops. It's like 8,000 steps a loop, some of them, and that 8, 9, 10. Well, some of them were more, because we went Queen Mission's height and all the way down the industrial estates. These steps are fun.
McDonald's, Heighton, industrial estates.
Let's walk down these steps. Go up these
This
steps
path?
there, and the steps are high.
This path along here and all sorts, but we're going to head down over here, sort of around by the school way, and then we're thinking going around to the Bolton Lake to see if we can snaffle some of this Walker's chocolate
Yeah, I
cake,
keep forgetting about that.
because that would be an ultimate reward for our efforts, be it to have on the way to get us over the line that actual little bit of boost in chocolate cake, because the cake is lethal, or to crack open once the 100,000 is done, because that's where we are, that's where we want to be, 100,000 steps. And we're both fairly confident now. We've had our little second wind, and I think it's reignited the fire. So
Well, for me, yeah, I was thinking, yeah, my feet are killing, and then once we chatted about the 100,000 changing it, because like really, for 24 hours, you need to factor in, we should have like set off at 12 o'clock, walked till 12 o'clock, slept or whatever, then got up, do you know what I mean, camped out or whatever, because you need some kind of break, because this is full on,
oh, it's full on.
like non-stop, like the non-stop part should have been plotted a bit better, but now we're on the 100,000 step challenge and we're 70,000, then it has to be done, end of.
So
When
we're gonna,
your feet just melt into nothing and I'm walking on stubs, then it has to be done now. It has to be
even
done.
if we get to 100,000 somewhere, I will probably ring a taxi and say, right, pick us up, I'm here, and then we can just get back, and then that's it, because I'm not going to be like down the town or something, or down like Woodham or down wherever, and just be like, oh, we've just hit 100,000 there, Sam. Be like, all right, so we've got like another 20 minutes, half an hour's what? No. No.
I'll sit with that.
No.
As soon as you tell me 200,000, that's it. Get the deck, ring my mum, tell me where I am. Geolocate, I'm here.
So this is where we're going, people. And we've got a couple more hours left in us.
Yeah, we've still got it. It's still not like, it's still not an easy feat, it's still 30,000 steps. It's not like good start, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
to the
we're-
shop and back.
Yeah. To the shop and back maybe 20 times.
Oh, and the rest.
So that's what we're going to do. Do you think we can make it? Do you think we can get the 100,000 in the bag? I think the 24 hours is too much.
I think there'll be another low before we break the 100,000 barrier. Another half an hour of walk in silence, looking at each other, wondering whether I'm just going to disappear off into the bushes
Just
and
quit.
never
Just be like,
see.
nah, I quit. But it's the Olympian badge. So you've got to have cred to get that badge. And we deserve it, I think. I think overall we deserve it. So we'll check in at 2 o'clock, see what's happening. So it's the 2 o'clock update on the 100,000 step challenge. Yeah, it's official, it's been changed. It's no longer the 24-hour challenge. It is the 100,000 step challenge. And unfortunately your timing is bad, because we've literally just finished one of these bad boys in here.
It might not look like much. Tiger bread bun, like with the cheese on, egg mayo spread, and ham slices inside of it. Oh my word. Super awesome. Yeah, let's bring in Tekkers.
Yeah, it's unbelievable Tekkers, Jack.
Unbelievable Tekkers, but we just, yeah, took a quick moment to refuel. Replenish the calories in, because we must be at some canny calories out. Like, let's have a quick little butchers. 7,500 calories out. Let's see what this is like miles wise. I think it's about 30 odd. Let's see. 75. Excuse me, 1,583. So that's another badge ticked off the list, which equates to 33.1 miles. So 25,000 more to go. You feeling optimistic, like, or what?
Oh yeah.
Right, yeah.
Don't bother, man.
This is it. This is now the position we find ourselves in. There's a finish line in sight, and it's going to be well before, I reckon, midnight tonight. It's got to be well before.
Oh yeah.
So we've still got our double sausage and egg McMuffin, which is going to be the crowning jewel of the celebrations. I'm going to give this summer fruits drink a go as well, because this is apparently bringing Tekkers. Meant to be as good as Oasis. Summer fruits. Let's give it a go. Similar, but I think Oasis is still the king, like. So yeah, we are now gonna head off again. Doing in bursts of 5,000 steps, and then that's it. It's done. The 100,000 step, 100 subscriber challenge is done successfully. It's going to be an absolutely monumental effort. Is it? So if you excuse us, we're going to go over here, I think, and head off sort of down this way, over the other side of the road. We will be back in an hour. It's the 3 o'clock update of the 100,000 step, 100 subscriber challenge. Hey, the challenge formerly known as the 24-hour challenge. And, well, what's it now? 15 hours solid?
Yep.
And I'm about 28 hours without sleep. And I feel like I've literally walked the length of the country, like, in a wanna. And I do not recommend it to anybody.
Nah.
It is a severe test of one's mental fortitude.
Unless you don't need to use your legs for the rest of the week.
Yeah, you definitely need to take time off work if you're going to attempt anything like this, because I imagine tomorrow is going to be a completely different ball game.
I don't think I'm going to be able to walk tomorrow, right?
Oh, you're right.
I don't think.
I think maybe it's a long bath soak. Maybe it's an hour in the bath.
Hello, son.
Ew. Nice little dog. But it's what a turnaround. It was like
Yeah.
it's sitting for like half an hour in silence of just in agony, and I was thinking things. You were probably thinking things.
Yeah, I was ready to quit at one point.
And well, we're still going. We're still trying to formulate a plan, and we're still trying to
yeah,
get it over the line.
because the next milestone on the Fitbit is 10,000 steps line, or 5,000 now.
Yeah, they've been going up. The badges have been going up in 5,000s, but now we've hit. Well, let's have a look at what we've hit. Let's have a look at what we've hit.
Over now, won't it?
80,749. The next badge is earned at 90,000. And then the final badge is earned at 100,000. So I say, if we were to really go for it, we can have this done in 2 hours. But we did the 11,000 within like an hour and 40 minutes or something. Well, I say, yeah, saying that maybe it's 2.5 hours.
See what happens.
But it's within sight now. The finish line is in sight. It's been an absolutely monumental effort, and I'm going to regret every single second of it once it's finished. But I've got them sweet, sweet badges for Fitbit, which, you know, I want to see. I'm going to get in touch with Fitbit and see how many people have this badge, this 100,000 badge. That's what's up. Because I think I'm in an elite company, or at least will be very soon. Very, very soon. Thoughts as we come into the final stretch?
It's hours now, man. Near enough done and dusted in my eyes, really.
Yeah,
Barring fatal injury,
yeah, barring someone jumping
which
us.
there's been a couple of close calls for both of us.
Yeah.
Down ankle slippers.
Yeah, we've almost snapped ankles and turned ankles and sprained ankles, and sitting down sometimes means you can't get back up and all this kind of good stuff. But 15 hours of solid walking and 80,000 steps later, we're almost done. So if you excuse us, we're heading this way, and then we're going to swing it round a couple of crazy streets into town and finish it off. Join us for the next update. If we get there, that is, we'll get there. So, the 4 o'clock update of the 100,000 step challenge, the challenge formerly known as the 24-hour step challenge. For the 100 subscribers that the highlight reel is in proud possession of. And this is what, 16th hour now?
Yeah.
Yep, 1 till 12, 12 till 4.
Yeah.
So we've been going 16 hours and we've managed to secure the final package. If you remember from the start of the video, which is going to be a little while ago now, we said right at the start, the end of this ordeal, we'll come back and we'll get cake. Well, the cake's in the bag, along with other cake. But what's your thoughts?
My thoughts are, dare anyone to try and match it. Like anyone who watches this, I'd match it. Go and get out and do it. Try it. Feel the burn.
The 100,000 step Aruni challenge. It's been absolutely hardcore.
Nice.
It's been like something I've never experienced before in my life. So, and it's literally sheer guts and determination, because there's been times when I thought, nah, and I know he was thinking nah, by the fact that I hadn't spoken for about 2 hours in a row. And we came out fighting on the other side, like we really did. And that little pep talk we had along that Blue Bridge path, mate, was lethal. It was just like, we're gonna fire it up. We've still got like 40,000 odd steps to go, but it's definitely getting done. And that was the crack. We were just like, it's definitely getting done. Fire it up. And then we've been all over today. We've been in so many different places, so many different times. We've been to Tesco. I think that's the 4th time we've been at Tesco's, maybe. Mackie D's, White Quarry, all over Aycliffe, Boaty, St Pasture Park,
Nevs.
Blue Bridge, Nevs, Woodham,
Everywhere.
Bluebell Woods.
Bluebell, yeah.
We've been everywhere. Barley Park. It's literally all the kind of little walks that I do normally for the 365 project.
Yeah.
Sort of like amalgamated into one absolute monster walk.
Where?
Up this way. Well, we'll check the steps. 85, 860. So we're gonna go up here. We're gonna get to the roundabout. We're gonna go right. And if you want, we can go through the woods. If not, we can go through the path that goes alongside the woods. It's up to you. What do you fancy, path or woods?
You choose. any mood to choose at this moment in time. Like, I'm just gonna contemplate this hill, because yeah, trust me, even the smallest of
I
inclines.
got you, mate.
Even the smallest.
I got you
of
back.
inclines,
I'll drag you up.
Even the smallest of inclines, after what we've already been through, is a challenge in itself.
Walking up a curb, I feel like
Yeah.
gravity's 100 times stronger on the
Yeah.
curb, and it's just like, nah, leg doesn't want to move.
My balance is all the shot now. Like,
It's been absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. I can't believe we were going to do it. Like, I mean, I wanted to do it at the start. I was cautiously optimistic. About 9 hours in, was like, wow, where am I? What the hell's going on? And 16 hours we're on now, and it's absolutely mental. We're within touching distance of the finish line.
yeah.
We might get another hour update in, and then it's it. It's the finish line. We'll be hopefully somewhere near home, ready to just absolutely cabbage and just shut down.
Seems that way.
100,000, it's shut down. 16 hours, it's shut down. Mate, shut down. So there you go, for all those people at the start of the video when we said, do you think we're going to do it? You were right, we didn't do the 24 hours. However, we absolutely stormed 100,000 steps as a sneaky, sneaky stealth challenge. Oh yeah. And I'm absolutely over the moon. Just goes to show you what you can do when you put your mind to something, right? I does it. I does it. But if you excuse us, we're coming down here. We're going to get the rest of these steps in, and we'll see you for the next hourly update, if not before, when we wrap this bad boy up. And this is
Not hill, like, but
the 5 o'clock update of the 100,000 step 100 subscriber challenge, the challenge formerly known as the 24-hour walk challenge. And 5 o'clock, that makes that 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that makes that 17 hours that we've been going now since midnight. It's now 5 o'clock. And we're almost there, mate. We're almost there. We're very close. And I don't know how you feel about it. Emotionally, like, I'm absolutely over the moon, because I'm probably now Fitbit Hall of Fame, along with this guy, and he doesn't even have a Fitbit. He's in the Hall of Fame. I'm in the Hall of Fame.
I'm just the support, air support.
But physically,
I mean, he's in the Hall of Pain. That's where we're going to be.
I am in the
physically.
Hall of Pain, and you can do it, but you've got to be prepared. Like,
Yeah, tomorrow's. I'm going to be lathered in ibuprofen gel all day long, I think.
it's
Deep burn.
been so insane, and we've been absolutely everywhere. And there were dark moments, there were good moments. There really were.
Yeah, it was like.
There really, really was. But overall, we have conquered the challenge. Like, well, not just yet. We'll check out the step check and see what we're on. 91751. Oh, and I've just got being active for every hour for 9 hours straight, a little thing there.
Should have got that ages ago from you.
Nah, it runs from like 9 till 6, I think.
There it is.
Or 9 till 5.
There it is.
So, we've got about 8,000 steps to go. And we are, where are we?
Just out the back of Barley Park.
Out the back of Barley Park. I don't think I've ever actually been here.
Yeah. Barley Park is there.
Can you? And yeah, we're going to swing it.
Right there.
I mean, alright. We're going to swing it past Barley Park, back through, past the little sort of farmy bits that you've got going on there. Yeah, down there. and then we're going to follow the track all the way around through the woods back up towards Greenfield School, and more than likely hang a right out the school and go all the way down the roadway, I'm thinking. And I think we're going to need to go to the boatie and do a lap, maybe two, and then back home. So I'll fist pump you, mate. Absolute respect, absolute maximum respect. It's almost done. We may get another update out of you from hour 18, but if we don't, the next time you see us, we'll be ticking over 100,000 steps. Let's do this. As the final seconds tick over to 6 o'clock on Monday evening. That's 18 hours since the start of our journey today. There you go. 18 hours. And we've got about 3,000 steps left to go to hit 100,000 steps in 18 hours. And I've been absolutely destroyed. I've been absolutely destroyed. I'm feeling things that I never felt before. Pain that I never thought existed is
Like
now
this-
very much in my...
Like you were saying earlier, like you were like when you did that, the walk to work, and you were like butchered, and like blah, we've done double that. So
Well, we've done 3 times that. It was 6 hours for that.
here comes the pain.
We've done 4 times that. Well, no, we haven't, because we haven't done the full
What
24
was it? It
hours.
was, what did you do? 18 mile. There, like obviously that was the journey.
Yeah, 18
18
miles-ish, about 8.5 for that day.
So,
And we're on like 42 or something, 43. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed.
the end is near.
Oh yeah, the end is very, very close.
Very, very close. I can't
Very,
wait for it
very
to be
close.
honest, like.
We're going to tick this 99,999 over into the 100,000 and see what happens, because I expect my Fitbit to go wild. If it just says 100 and it says now, then it's going to be such a burn. But yeah, I hope you have enjoyed it. I haven't. Have you?
Ish. Ups and downs.
Oh, there's been banter.
Like,
There's been
really-
banter, but it's
really
been
hard.
like super, super, super
Yeah,
hardcore.
that's what I'm saying. I'd challenge anyone to try it because
Well, we're setting the time. We're setting the time, literally setting the time. 100,000 steps in like 18 hours and like 10 minutes. Who can beat it?
I won't be trying to beat it. I'll tell you that for a fact.
I never want to do it again.
That.
I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything tomorrow,
Nah.
walk wise.
But like I said, as soon as I'm home and I've had an hour of not using my legs, I think that'll be not me not using them for at least 24 hours. To be fair.
I'm going to need to have a shower and then probably a bath.
Yeah.
A shower just to get clean, but then a bath just to soak and take the sting out of my feet, because they literally feel like they've been whipped and beaten all day. Like, granted, the first couple hours were all right.
Oh yeah.
3 or 4 hours, no problems. Really warm though, considering it was like 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
Absolutely sweating my box
It was
off.
like 16 degrees, wasn't it?
Absolutely
16
lethal.
degrees.
But then got down to business and well, McDonald's breakfast was an overwhelming success.
Yeah. That set us up for the day, like.
Way day was disappointingly again 14 stone 5.5 ish. So that's up 2.5 from last week. So that's a little disappointing. But the major, absolutely glorious triumph is that in approximately 2,500 steps ish. That's it. The challenge is over. The challenge is over. So if you excuse us, we're going to hobble over the finish line, because I'm ruined, like, and I'll be happy to never walk again. At least for today. We'll catch you at 100,000. Well, the crowning moment, unfortunately, we didn't get it. We were literally 6 steps off getting the actual ticking over of 99,999 steps. But if we do a hashtag team step check, you might see something that you might think's a little bit special. And it was 5 minutes ago. It was 18:27 we achieved this. And there you have it. 100,166. Mate, sit down. Sit down.
No, I've still got a few thousand steps to reach it on my phone.
It is done. It has been accomplished.
Death cake, which is pure absolute.
Oh,
My back.
I don't even know anything.
My back.
I need to keep my shoes off.
My back.
Yeah. My feet feel like they've been in prison for 18 hours. This is absolutely incredible. Now for the absolute crowning glory. Crowning glory, I say. This is what we've been waiting for. Technically, this is the reward. Flake cake. Like a boss. Put you there for now. But this little bad boy that was purchased at about 7:30 this morning, this is what it's all about. Take off the wrapping, which Sam expertly wrapped, I might add.
Exactly.
Expertly wrapped. Well, here we have a double sausage and egg McMuffin at 6:30 on an evening. And this is what it tastes like to do 100,000 steps in 18 hours and 27 minutes.
Is that what it was, the final, was it?
If you excuse me, yeah, 18 hours, 27 minutes. If you excuse me. Hall of Fame. Do you have any final words while I smash this into my face?
Well done. Well done. Prospered.
I couldn't have done it without you. We're a team. You're an honorary member of the Fitbit Hall of Fame. He's an honorary member
Lethal, mate. Absolutely lethal.
of the Fitbit Hall of Fame, like. We've been all over today. And we've achieved it. We've finished the job. The job is done. This is so good. So that is it. This is the 100,000 step challenge, formerly known as the 24-hour walk challenge 100 subscriber special. Hope you have enjoyed watching it. I hope you've all got through to the end and have seen something quite incredible, because I didn't think 100,000 steps was doable in a day. I thought it would take a couple of days, and yeah, we've done it, like, so should we hug it out? Well, here we are. Bring it in.
It's out on a proper hook. I need to rest.
I'll hold you up for a little while.
Oh, my legs.
So that's it, people. Stay safe. Stay active. Above all else, keep it real. Need a word of the day, Sam? How about 3 words? Hall of Hall of Fame, Hall of Fame, Hall of Fame, Hall of Fame. Get in! Oh, I'm done. I'm on the couch. That's it. I'm done. We're done here. We're done. Okay, so there you have it. The originally named 24-hour walk challenge, which transformed into the 100,000 step challenge almost by magic. But in actuality, we did have a choice way back when I decided to do the 100 subscriber celebration piece back in the day. I suggested this. I said we can either do a 24-hour walk or a 100,000 step challenge. And I actually put it up to the vote to see who people which one people would prefer to see, and the winner was the 24-hour walk challenge. So this is what I prepared for. I prepared for being out and about for 24 hours. Don't get me wrong, there was nowhere that was off limits here. Like if I needed to go home or needed to go to someone's house or something like that, like there was no sort of restrictions on where we were able to go. But yeah, we planned accordingly by bringing lots and lots and lots of food and energy drinks and kind of drinks that were going to boost our sort of performance, you could say. Not that they were performance enhancing, but you know, when you haven't had much sleep and you're hungry and you're tired and you're sort of exhausted, just any kind of little pick me up is definitely something that you want on your side. Massive, absolute massive shout out, props going out to my boy Sam Wild as well. He expressed an interest and was keen in wanting to also take part in the original 24-hour walk. So yeah, I mean, if I was doing this on my own, there was a probably very high chance, almost certain chance that I wouldn't have got as far as I did. Definitely the going was tough, and if I was on my own, you know, there might have been moments where I was doubting myself and thinking, well, have I got enough in the tank? Can I do this kind of thing on my own? And he stuck it out. There was times when I also, to be fair, thought that he wasn't actually going to see it through, and that he might have to sort of bail out and go home because you know he was also struggling, and it seemed a little bit earlier than I was. To be fair, he was kind of feeling the pace a bit, and um, in all fairness to him and all credit to him, he stuck it out. And there was times when I was starting to slow down, and then he was kind of taking the pace on a bit, and then similarly I kind of took over a little bit, and then he was sort of following me, and yeah, it was definitely a welcome addition to have someone there for moral support as well as to, you know, have a bit of conversation, because it was a long time, and almost, I believe it was 18 hours and 27 minutes in total. But I certainly don't think I'm going to be trying it again anytime soon. I mean, 100,465 steps, I believe, was my finishing total for yesterday. And where did we go? I mean, where didn't we go? We literally went everywhere multiple times in this town. We ended up sort of through industrial estates. We ended up going along the nature walk. We ended up sort of going up Wooden Way. We've ended up going down along the Burn, you know, everywhere, sort of Greenfield School, the train station. We went up to the White Quarry, through the industrial estates again, and then back into town again, and then we went to McDonald's for breakfast. We pretty much, all we really wanted to do was make sure that we could get breakfast at early enough a time so that it gave us enough time to get back so that I could do the weigh day results, which was of course happening on Monday as well. And that was the only real negative, I suppose, other than the fact that my body doesn't know what's happened to it and that everything hurts, was that the weigh day results, well, it was again. So from 14 stone 3 pounds last week to 14 5.5 this week it was, or just over. That was the only real sort of negative. That would have been nice if that could have been a loss as well, but all things considered, all things taken in consideration, I wasn't too cut up about it. And as I say, my head was in no place to be worrying about that. Definitely, it was certainly more a case of micromanaging the task at hand, which was find a place to go to, get to that place, and then find a new place to go to, and then get to that place. And it was working. In fairness, the first few hours of our journey out, we were definitely on track. We were keeping an excellent pace. We were doing about 6,500 steps an hour, I think it was in the end. Which, if we'd have done that for 18 hours, I mean, would have had a crazy, crazy number of steps. But as always, fatigue kicks in. We were walking pretty much non-stop for about 4 or 5 hours, so it started to bite a little bit. And then we knew a break was coming when we went to McDonald's, so we went to McDonald's, refueled on the calories because by this point we'd burnt a good couple of thousand calories. Had a little bit of a breather whilst we were eating our breakfast, restocked our food and waters and things, and then we went off again. And yeah, the plan was to just kind of keep the micromanagement going, just find small targets. If we just said, right, we're going to walk to Darlington, that would have took hours and hours and hours. So it was a case of, right, well, if we walk here, that might take, say, half an hour, then we can plan again and go here. And it was definitely a tactic that I think was beneficial up until the point where the pain took over. And it was just a case of, well, personally for me, I didn't really know what to do, what to think, what to say. There was long, prolonged moments of silence between us as we were walking around. Feet literally felt like someone had went at them with a sledgehammer, and the pain was quite significant, and the morale took a hit. I was ready to quit at one point because I just thought to myself, I can't do this for another 12 hours. Like, it's not going to happen. Even if I literally took it step by step, sort of one foot in front of the other, it was just absolute crazy. And we decided to, change the challenge from 24 hours to 100,000 steps, because at this point, I think we were about 65,000 steps. So we did it. We continued to push, and we knew there was going to be a good few hours left to go before we could get to the magic number. But with sheer guts and determination and will to win, we saw it out. And well, I now am in proud possession of a 100,000 Olympian sandal step badge from Fitbit, and I believe I've got as good a shout as anybody to be in the Hall of Fame. So if you fancy trying to beat my record, 100,000 steps in 18 hours and 27 minutes, feel free.